We do apologize for that break in the program. We have to fix a few things to make sure you get the best of the program. Now, I'm just going back onto the Daily Statesman, and as it says, CPP National Chairman resigns. Nkrumah's party re-strategizes to regain the glorious past. And I was like, that is impression. I mean, 2 accused in Tripoli clashes jailed, and then Stonebwoy Shatawale stripped of VGMA 2019 title. Automatically, that makes Ebony still the title holder from last year or last 2 years. Well, too bad. Ebony reigns. That's kind of true. Daily Guide, Mahama confused, no hacking of 2016. Okay, I'll pick in the Ghanaian Times first. I think the Ghanaian Times we have on the front page, Odineho Kwafo Akoto III, affirmed paramount chief of Akwamu, and then Stonebwoy Shatawale ban stripped of VGMA awards. Let's smoke peace pipe to end protracted litigation. Global Evangelical Church appeals to EP Church. Well, that's been like a long-standing litigation. Danger looms at Kwame Nkrumah interchange as illegal bus terminals spring up close to rail track. I'm telling you, when Jogate starts bulldozing his way, you won't have any bus terminal close to the railway track. Daily Guide, Mahama confused, no hacking of 2016 elections. And we will talk about that briefly with Mr. Donkor. Christian Donkor here is already cool in his seat, taking a cup of coffee. Shatawale Stonebwoy stripped, and then we have Unibank case referred to arbitration. Soldier charged for aiding voter secessionist. Oh, E&I gas too expensive. Well, at least we got to know who were behind the voter secessionist. The Daily Graphic, which is the last but not the least, we have on the front page, pedestrians in danger, naked live wires, potent, electrocutions. And you can see the picture of the little kid's hand close to where the wires are. And if it gets one person, it probably will run through all of them. PDS, we appeal to you to do justice to some of these things. And our street lights, most of them are off. Man head for court over EC's online registration. I have not seen any MOU, Kono of Manya Krobo. Okay, Kono. Court orders arbitration on Unibank. And so that is just by way. On the back page of the Daily Graphic, we have the Daily Graphic Sports. Akwesi Apia Jan to smoke peace pipe. Kotoko reacts semis of a special competition, and then hold Abu Diana 1-1 at Doma Ahinkro. That is by way of our newspapers this morning. As I said earlier on, we'll be talking to Mr. Davis Yawo-Mensah from the German organized German GIZ, and it's Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit. I hope I got that right. I didn't bite my tongue. Mr. David, good morning and welcome to the dialogue. How do you say it right?
Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope I got that right.
Oh, you got it right. You got it right. As a beginner, I think it's okay.
In fact, this is my first time trying German language.
Oh, wonderful. Good.
Very, very first time.
Good. Then you should do more German. I think...
I will try. Keep my fingers crossed. Tell us a little bit about GIZ. We see your cars, your logos, your offices. We see you supporting stuff in Ghana.
Yes. I think... people would know the GIZ as GTZ, former GTZ.
Okay.
And I can assure you that the German government has been supporting the Ghanaian government ever since, immediately after independence. They've been on our side and technical cooperation to help develop our systems here. And ever since 2010, they moved to GIZ. Meaning, as you rightly pronounced it, Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Kooperation Zusammenarbeit. It's an organization that carries out the development cooperation agenda of the German government in their partner countries. And it's sponsored by the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the BMZ. That one I won't let you pronounce, it is a little too long. And we've been, and the GIZ has over 64 projects and programs dotted out in the country. What happens is that every other year there's government discussion, government talks are held, bilateral cooperation between the German government and the Ghanaian government, where the Ghanaian government discusses areas where they would like the German government to
come in and support.
Exactly. So it's not as if the German government imposes things on the Ghanaian government, but it's a collaboration, on the same shoulder level, where this is where development cooperation has gone to, and the German government always insists on that.
Okay. Yesterday, as part of the programs you do to help the Ghanaian government or the Ghanaian people, you organized a job fair. And I think we were there to cover. My producer has the videos. We probably will show you some of the videos of the job fair that happened yesterday at the International Dome at the Trade Fair Center yesterday, organized by the German International Corporation, which David here is part of them. And so tell us a little bit about the job fair. Why the job fair, and what do you seek to achieve with that program? Yes,
the job fair came about as one of our interventions, and in our collaboration, we cooperate with the Ghanaian Ministry for Employment and Labor Relations. What we seek to do is to try to help the teeming youth, you can see them here, who are searching for jobs. And our name, as it stands, Center for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration. So what we do is we realize that, we have to provide a platform for the youth to be able to engage with institutions and companies. And
potential employers and employees.
Yes, because we realized that after our discussions with institutions or the employers, they complain that most of the time people say there are no jobs in Ghana, but it's not that there are no jobs, but it's just that sometimes the people who apply for the jobs do not fit into the
job positions.
Correct. They have a lot of deficiencies, such as mostly in the soft skills area, time management, how to present yourself,
how to even package your resume. It becomes a problem.
That is the main thing that pushed us in there, because we started with having career guidance sessions, monthly career guidance
sessions. That's a large number that attended. It's almost the dome was filled to capacity.
Yes, we were expecting 1,005. We had over 4,500 people yesterday.
Wow.
So it tells you, the panelists talking about, why the mismatch, how to bridge that mismatch, how to go into more vocational training, try to let people also do a lot of internships. Because internships, when you start internships, it lets you know what the real world is like. You get a taste of what it is like. Not that you just come out of school and then you go
jump onto the job market.
Yes. So it was a really, really, really interesting session yesterday. And I think we decided that we'll not just have one, but then we'll continue, because this is something that has really helped the youth. And during the question and answer time, you could see that they needed, they expressed the desire to have more of this. And we believe that when people are given the right information, then they're able to make informed decisions.
They get empowered. Yes. But do you have an idea when again? Because I'm sure this is actually like an appetite. It's whetting the appetite of others. You rightly said, even the participants wanted more. And I'm asking myself, why didn't this last for like 2 days or 3 days, but just a day?
Yes, okay. We did our first maiden job fair last year. Was on a small scale. We trained like 400 people who went through our career guidance sessions, and then thereafter there was the job fair, and in that 25% of them were able to get jobs. So we said, why don't we do it on a bigger scale and more frequently? Actually, we had planned to have 2 job fairs in a year. So now that we've had the first one for 2019, we are hoping to have a second one. The exact date I cannot say, but what we try to do is we should have these fairs at a time when the
schools are in vacation.
When they finish, when people have finished, finished their national service, and then all they finish their courses at the various
universities.
Genau, and then, and then
it's okay. I can tell you're struggling to balance the German with the English. So that's the last question, if I may put it so.
Yes.
What do people get to do after all this? Do you kind of match them with the institutions that probably will qualify to hire them or kind of do some matchmaking after? Because if I have my resume already read through and I qualify, do you pair me with, okay, possibly, I think with your strong account background, change your resume and probably apply to this company, see if they will pick you up, or you better apply to technical stuff instead of institutional? Do you do those stuff with them?
Yes, the good thing about what we do is that we don't just stop here. We follow up till about 6 months to make sure that those who came either got their jobs or didn't get their jobs, how many went for interviews, how many were taken. And actually, we have a database of about 3,000 plus people who we always look through, and then whenever we get job placements or requests from institutions, because we liaise with a lot of private employment agencies and then the public employment agencies also. So immediately we get any placements in our database, we inform those who've been through our system so that they have the opportunity to apply. And most, I can count, a lot of people who have been able to get jobs through this process that we are carrying out. So the center is really keen on trying to provide employment opportunities and then for the youth and trying to create jobs and also support our brothers and sisters who found themselves on the other side of the divide and have decided to come back home.
Yeah, in terms of participants, who is qualified to attend? The students and the employers, which institutions or organizations are qualified to come, and which individuals in terms of students are qualified to be there? Any age limits, any institutional boundaries?
No, we don't want to put institutional boundaries. For instance, yesterday, any company that has the opportunity to hire people is invited. In fact, yesterday our criteria was minimum 2 placements. There were some who had 20, 30.
Wow.
Yes, and I think that has helped a lot. And then for those who, the target group, it is anyone who has done some form of training, whether it's vocational training and has some sort of form of documentation for that. Because even drivers were being requested yesterday, motor riders were being requested. So it cuts across. It cuts across. All we want to let people know is that please try and have some accreditation or certification for what you've done, even if it was apprenticeship. Try and have something for it so that it shows you have evidence of what you know, what you can do. So that you'll be able to, gun the job that comes up whenever we put up our job fairs.
I'm sure everybody out there is looking for one opportunity or the other, but if I may ask, probably I keep saying the last, but it's so interesting I can't stop asking. How do I hear of this event, the next one, when it's coming, and how do I register or try to take part?
Okay, we have our Facebook page where we always put everything, Ghanaian-German Center.
Okay.
If you go on the Facebook, you click on events, you see all, the
activities.
events, all our activities, Okay. You'd know when we'll have them. And our phone numbers and our contact numbers are all on that page, and you'll be able to get to us.
Do you have an office here?
Yes, we have an office. Our office is situated at the Nut Heights on the Independence Avenue, number 30 Independence Avenue. There you can find us on the ground floor. And because of our collaboration with Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations, hopefully by October we'll move into a building situated just near the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations.
That is like the most approximate place we can be.
Yes, that is what we want to do.
Well, we would like to thank you, Mr. David Yawo-Mensah, for your time.
Much,
and we would also like to thank the GIZ, German International Corporation, for what they are doing in the life of Ghanaians and the life of the Ghanaian government. And so, yes, we were hoping that in the next event, we will be there as we have done with you over the years to also partake. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Well, that is Mr. David Yawo-Mensah. He is a senior national programs coordinator for the German International Coordination. And they have this program that they do, putting together potential employers and employees together on one platform, trying to help our youth put together resumes, how to job hunt. Sometimes you don't even know which job you're most interested in. You keep firing your applications left, right, and getting stressed over nothing. But when you know exactly where your interest is and where strengths are, you know where to apply, and you know it's a one-time thing, you get hired. Let's take a quick break. When we're back, we have Christian Donkor already seated. He is a chartered accountant. We'll be talking a little bit about finance. Last time, Mikhail said, Oba, maybe I shall say free, says, can I bind the banks? No? Because because a honey we now for ya twaso akwayenim. We're trying to give you a continuous conversation. Don't forget we are streaming this show live on our YouTube channel at Net2TVGH, also on Facebook at Net2TVGH. So keep sending your questions, comments, and suggestions. Be reminded that you can add your name and where you're sending them from so we can continue. Christian Donkor here is seated and we'll be taking off. Mechire say, said last week, Osi Cheche and Yoma Enisono, baby free, or say footballer, or your lecturer, or your auditor, chartered accountant. Into your band, say, but I want to keep to my promise. Mekatre and say, oh dear, own trust, so yamrenas asa. Na, and so I'll be your best as if it's car. I buy Edison banks na seno. Media can say sika no yemfa ma me kwabena be dinami gudi because from the past experience one ha sika no omo be ya na san ko shegu kwa. Mr. Christian Donkor we there waka football mrempa I said the wabo captain band no.
Thank you very much.
Mr.
Mudasi.
Last week you share chef boss say yeah, back to us over baby.
Yeah.
We did justice to most of the topics.
Yeah.
But near to me, we cannot bind their share banks anymore.
Yeah.
Who share sika bed, will be back. See, I buy on farm mamma seven quid. No, the amma banks is a woman chichem fan so, and crank say one sika banks now. A quack, I say, Mimum dear, come say. And what's like a buy but now also name Yajin. And then so share business news about na paya. Or say finance minister releases about 1 billion Ghana cedis for microfinance rural bank cleanup. 1 billion. Any million. Ebium 1 billion. Yeah, there's so banks I say. Say money bank now be at I remember nominee I remember security no I say there be scanning young crank ready. Me my scanning say and shinguka Emma man for your BP. Into a bank as 1 billion. A bank 1 billion for me. It's like it's a no-go. If you
okay. Young Falconian Sunano pay cheat you for. Yeah. I really enjoy your interview this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very good. They used to take advantage of that. Was a normal mention say sometimes you know also no can be or say yes a job in a but sometimes you know the requisite skill that you need to be able to fit into the particular job like you know all the application all the namsa now to her obi a accountant who now say open so you radio presenter baby no drop into a very good amount for being
who straight and they are very necessary.
You see Net2 TV you are gradually becoming the first when it comes to broadcasting on this soil.
Thank you.
Because always you lead in terms of how relevant your topics are. This is what we need. Something that will go down to address the need of ordinary person. So on this one, it's obi okra or shawono. Onim kra say this is what you should go about it. So it's very, very good. Right. And now secondly, let's come to our topic.
Yes.
We want to say we're releasing 1 billion.
1 billion in the
First and foremost, Yanda President Gufado, Yanda Nasi. Once or your listening government. Me, I like the way I see Nipasam. Say I dare be now say a financial discussion or you're interested in listening to what you are saying and see whether what you are saying, it has a value for the citizens. And that is exactly what he did. Yeah, Osha, you catch or say, Sisiano, and you say Sikeni ho, Abani here a lot of things. She road are all constructed. She Osha, one man for and Kolako school free. So Sasikana come on for the betua school fees, you know, a comb bottom.
Yeah.
Inti, you still people keep on pieces say, ye Nisika we bottom. Inti a diasem. Into research pointed out to the fact that say most of the vulnerable people now
the society,
the society, the low income bracket group, most of them now musika call local
rural banks,
microfinance savings and loans.
Yeah.
And it really call grounds now it's affect them go to market. So I can say, and for me, say clean up be better. It should be first this
microfinance,
because that's where the vulnerables are. Yes, big banks, you know. To be honest, yes, that big banks need you. But then most of me are talking about majority, the quantum of the people, the numbers. Usha amono, even the processes of opening account, you know. To get account these big banks and heading.
Yes.
See, I'm not most of an ordinary person now.
Or savings and loans.
You're not savings and loans now, rather closer to them. And so they give their money to them. And for 2 years, by over 2 years near there from but now, a month for complaining, I'm microfinance wa. Oh, near to branches in him. Near to Muslim. Say what the sika 2,000 kra to her. Na say we hear mu 500 kra yes you be ni ho. It's now extremely worrying. It's pointing out to the fact that say problems na ye nyani na free. The fact say e binuma sheda ayom ho business tycoons in Ghana. And our mobile limelight. You can mention some of them. One feel say they have money which probably by their conduct and the way they've positioned themselves in the economy. No, to me say, Obiaka say when we do wasiko, when you wasiko, mom we ya so. Not to know we say ni says sikaya muke na fi ya yobuto. Amu said that be a Jumano bank.
Fast like a savings and loan for you.
Any microfinance ni but the same time the same thing and to insurance. Who come there?
Yeah.
That's insurance.
Next week, I bet you insurance. And you're limited to savings and loans and microfinance.
Na sanko for na chief executives. When they open the rural bank, na say the whole microfinance savings now. The next point of call is to also move to insurance.
Just a trend.
A trend. They know what they do. Now NIC, National Insurance, they should be very careful because sanko for now. So be insurance now. I'm setting minimum capital requirements.
Yeah.
You know what they do?
What do? They
will not bring the money.
The fiscal cash
to open as a shareholders' money to pay for the shares and only a startup money. This I will say that at the Kobukum. Now we will be another bank, and that's on one bank, you know. No, I said that I'm a investment certificate. No, I see 20 million when I'm edition because NIC requirement. Oh, yeah, investment and also the investor. As I would call NIC.
Into an investment certificate.
No, the certificate now costs ni allow no open.
Na say no men 14 ya 1 year the search anchor say.
Definitely.
NIC ni na 1 quarter say. The that investment really
exists. So that things of course Obe say indeed because bank you know you be account man and you dey investment your money certificate enti NIC no okoho na di bibia church na what
on to me
physical cash no and now ayebu so enti oba no mobilize sika no or tiche no ogigi ogia no asanso di bi kra kwa investment wo Inti or say at a certain point in time, no aswabuni na near what did you know? Capital the amba.
1 trees coming in our son and I'm cranking your or
yes, one who investable outside. Now, it set premiums, no, my friend said, premium for policy mature. No, I'm copesica. There is nothing for them. Oh, Mr. Asat now, yeah, forensic auditor, one of them, about 2 of them. Look, now me say I report. Now me can be sat now we are speaking from them. Me call. Niputem be I have to get up people and talk to them. And the last time, obi pinch back.
Wow.
Yes. And then I say I'm your
now Osha videos about social media. Obi to me stripping him naked in the
yes.
So I'm a fantasy car man uncle. Should you drive people to that point?
So that should tell you how crazy people an ordinary person when any sika now how sensitive it is. Me some akwebi buy me say on your accident. I'm saying no chimoto. Ni na pro. Na ni policy ye 2,500. No, Susan, I'm saying what? Sikani ho? Why? Maji Jessica so. Meanwhile, so insurance company, I a very big man. You knew the Ghana have power, what's insurance FM. So, enti near your channel say, I buy also mono and 2. You always bring relevant topics for us to discuss. Major Uko radio stations be this is what they should be talking about. What goes down to address the need of an ordinary person? Near Yakika, ordinary person, Sikaban Bottom. That's what we say. Yadi sa proposal now a Bank of Ghana do call minister say I'm up 700 million. When I will carry here, we discuss it especially any buy say where they are buying. So I will say even your video out here news so I make say I buy so per se or solve problem na man to case sikani obotom na on share this microfinance. And I say most of the financial gurus is how they agree with you. And as you see, and that way.
Mr. Donkor, yeah, boy, at Basso, no boy, see you, Mrs. Stella Wilson, because we are topic in the or show no back of you have an office for now. Over so now, anyway, you do
that's the one who said so you always at the lead at the front, and he will commend you. And he will say, no, say, back. This year, no, problem is that we don't know the action Bank of Ghana. Now it has been released. What are you waiting for? Immediately, you see, Bank of Ghana is supposed to take immediate steps. And immediate step is money now, but why are you waiting? Because you see, once it's there now, all the microfinance owners they are putting their house in order. Even once the house is because they don't know which of the microfinance are coming to be consolidated.
Mr. Yenshe Assembly. Abayese may release 1 billion Ghana cedis for microfinances, rural bank cleanup, or the cleaning one systems. Bank of Ghana taking the action, finding the write up and the letter be MPA about your obeya faho. What are the risks? Risk na as nipa na nkrankrani e dey sika koto bank no delay is here from Bank of Ghana abaya na famu dey or say me release aska we dey amamo Bank of Ghana enye ni action no na the face between banks no and rural banks no microfinance and the people and the bank and aban onye ni also ye enti sika no entumi medi mi botom and rural bank ni nsam e dey what are the dangers?
They are just wasting unnecessary too much, keeping too much long. One, because now a month from now, here sika am what you. Mesa usisiano, see if you are opa, Mr. Test case, called certain microfinance na kohe. Obisi wa ni parents yare. Obisi wa okoto obi banchi no beton ye. Sisi ezo onye sika ni command. Sisi ezo onye wa ye confused. Until now, government announces all that is playing is when is it going to happen? And I just said to Bank of Ghana, because a lot of people have sent my friend say Amako Fele complaint form.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for now, it has been approved.
Okay.
But they don't know when that exercise is going to be carried. But most of it too. When this exercise coming to work, it should be a surprise. But then what the difference is that now I bet that horse approve. Into one they will put their house in order. Even if they have little money, those microfinance savings in there.
They will pull it out.
From today, me said they are going to put everything out. And one significant thing, what is even more important is the various assets government bet to me now me said they will divert all this asset. And you know how they divert it? Share 7 banks, defunct banks here, Donkor Bank. It's only here, Donkor. Look at the Bank of Ghana governor, the report to be about. Or see, these 5 banks, the receivers, and report I'm the command. Out of total loans I'm inheriting for putting the banks together now. 10.1 billion cedis. 10.1 billion cedis. No. I'm come to me 731 million. And 1 billion. From there, realizing the assets, selling the assets, and some more bonds to be so I'm investing selling those bonds, and then other minor assets be almost scrabble here. And this is what look
and do 1 billion.
Strike a percentage. And
that's a point something.
We are sharing.
And do 1.1%.
And so this one crampono a surprise. And a surprise about J. But in your year say immediately Nankasano says so taking action. No follow up. Thank you for when can see a prosecutor long time. Because we jam man and I'm so sick will be and you know what they do. Governor Nika say most of the loans now I'm hearing are fictitious. You know what fictitious means? It means then that you see, I will say that no ankasa or transfer sikana kwa. No I said that I form a company our outside. Well, na company no. I said that man concept so ba ha be yeduma. Na uni obia company no ha. No I said that as international company no also wa be na odisika na no their bond or their money loan. As for now, shareholders no we change on one thing. We change on one thing. We for other shareholders and as signatories. So we changing the signature. As for one no sign, but to say foreign no or the sikano money loan. To the money loan now what you company no ba so nye
am pass you can say penny paper e bokro no sin
e bokro no so this when na mom loan okobie you will say building and construction now what treat can the money loan I say you on one do this can ko ma
na Mr. Donkor share say ampa mposo we be building and construction company
yes
no what twan kren sika obi oton tomatoes obi oton pk obi oton cocoa obi oton pure water na what twan sika na we akosi dan mpo aton na nya ho mfa so ankenye na mo what twan sika na koto ba bi no wo de aye shepe
on fam na manfo kuna mani this is the main thing na manfo bottle no aye dry we come market now the upper ko yeso we ye fi ha ko na ko interview na 90% on baka say adan ni ye husa na esas wa blame na am turning our attention to government because Bank of Ghana is supposed to regulate this activity and this is welcome news, but what I advise Bank of Ghana is that they should hurry up because as at now there when big banks run out of 10.1 billion
one realize 1
billion this one you can't realize so let funny say who clean up no ma ordinary person in the sika dia share bottom ni share the difference it will make because I can't dey abo but beyond that no they should be careful who to grant banking certificate to open a bank.
But Mr. Donkor, banking certificate and Crawford and our group be an institution being a grantee and be and yes, to me no be in the bank.
Yes.
One more son, ye barber share court and a John a trap evidence or china say near left and right son now under the bridge.
Yes.
You better share the son as a binding in Nabesu because 1 billion Ghana cedis. Trust me, I bind so the Bibiama or minor. It will go a long way to help us.
Now, and this is a government that has heart for the people. So almighty, because when we say indeed Niamo can you true. Amount my year Juma be but ordinary persons is seeking bottom into my family. That is fine. Into will take it. But my problem is this: those people who have taken their money, they should not be allowed to go scot-free. If they put any microfinance they put together for not doing the right thing, the punishment should be very, very serious, severe. Let us see it. Let it be. They should be physically disabled.
Oh, how?
You should grip them. Look, yes.
She's anyway.
Anyway, physically disabled. Say, I'm going to you yeah, grepos who was a one cast affect
so it's just an expression.
Expression mean can say so no, but they are just wicked. They are just wicked. Say, I'm a shedapa, I'm woman, sir. I'm a bangy hall now, one can say be a dank. No, Maggie Jessica, a man for see what pay soon. Mr. Mammy be, and a man, na me dey miss me dey da microfinance bi na me koy na woman no buy no mo dimika me so wura bank ho o se me maame ye no operation nti ye so drop 2000 no so 4000 ho amuma no o se mu ko nya 1000 po a na sister iti ona na koma ne ama free and me se me so me am ko da fe na me hwe o ati say utumu se obi ade hia no ana me ko manager am say sika bie ni ho na me se manager inti she my fancy ye na but obi o ho no a inti bank yes wo na 1000 cedis
ebi ni ho she Mr. Donkor minimum microphobia omo ye dwuma banks ya ye kebi and today I probably will play with my production team me person wo frɛ a microfinance and savings and loans and a rural bank be a usika akudi wa wonte wo munka na omdo ye half and half no and remember won kan no can experience when you share experience it me pamocho and then conversation no enko exactly to what we are talking about. Savings and loan and banking institution be a wodi usika koto a omno ye ochina ene ochina no me pesa o share your experience with us so who will be a me course every blessed day.
Yes, course. Oh, now me as an auditor, ever since I'm in New Year discussion, me say me form me that. And then this year Bank of Ghana, I no pay. I want to say about $1 billion. I'm say so when, you know, I'm say yeah, better. But one will say your discussion are relevant. Among phone will say two. You don't joke when it comes to ordinary person needs. Of course. In Tiama, Obia is Obia Shaha. So what I say because Mona Mobeka. Because I don't wait here on pass. Now, this chief executive's officers here do amuko bangi, here do amuko court. Me esrel court for, and necessarily you court no me. And you maybe why you delay processes too much. Lord, me cry yana fementiasia. Wait, ye this kafanyam abaya kofesikatum. Wait, ye evidence. We don't need cobra. Yamadit.
Near me no beka wa different. Emrano see different.
Emrano sunti na maya breyo.
Obi beka the wheels of justice grind slowly.
Why?
But Enra meka wa has a Ghana mrano. Akwese kwakwe laptop. Kwakwe omuye duru ni de. Utumi fa soko.
Yes.
Na oye kwakwe omunye duru de chiwa ugina hopentin. But we go YouTube that make your messages like a crap. Mr. Donkor benu muswedia to aso. Young Man Holmes also from Canada. Good morning, Abidi. I'm watching you live from Canada. Thank you, Young Man Holmes. And we see Kubi Kunan. Today I can hear you. The only problem I have with you guys is the volume. Okay, you up your volume a little bit. Okay, so okay. Thank you, Kubi. I'll say you are from Hamburg and you're listening. Okay, did you hear my little German? Okay, I'm sure I did the right thing. Sarah Nyamiche, I am Sarah Nyamiche and I am in Frankfurt, Germany. Are we in German? Okay, Sarah, I was just exercising my little basic German skills. Again, Kubi, you'll say, Abedi, please. Anyways, check. Okay, we have done that. And then we have Apia Ufori. Good morning, Abedi Anim. I'm watching you and listening to you live from Kuwait. Good program. Thank you very much, Apia Ofori. And we say, I am child of FEG. NPP should be very careful for petty mistakes that is happening in the country, such as light off, storage of water. I recommend those in charge should be up and doing. And I think Madam Head Doctor, Osei Abedi, and the 2TV, good morning to you. Good morning to you, all of you too. Mr. Donkor, last week, you can say car by a release. And no slide a call for banks. Yes. And they are still some debt. Was I releasing 1 billion? So I because I release say dear. Son amount for creative banks no more discuss.
Yeah, but any can say with this no. Say on your senior more than now we say no all release we no should be first and final. Say once banking sector reforms here happen that. In Jaffa, this is the first time you have seen a good president who's giving us a good reform like this.
Oh, then it will patch say, I bind that down no.
Now, by that, look, I won't hide it. Look, I have, Mama, they created all this kind of nonsense microfinance.
Mama, on your banking, why be banking?
Near me, just say, I'm a time, and I said, you're supposed to put up measures. That's supposed to protect ordinary citizens' space. And that should be bringing out policies that will help to monitor this microfinance and all those things. So what I say, but I'm just like that. License. License. Minimum capital requirement. All these things you're supposed to look at it. But even Nigeria here, first, and economy I strong kakra. Intinaka your case to look at. I can so come and all this microfinance, men's gold, and all the check.
Yeah.
They come during from 2008 coming out to this. And they create all this.
God is love.
I know what they also come. All this in the cleaning but president went here and went cleaning banking sector now. In this economy, the way a BCI and come say Kobe papa. And the first now wire for the 5 banks, which is very good. What we are saying is that punish those shareholders and directors who contributed to this kind of mess. Because you can't hear, no better me no amwedi right okwa amfie kasa kese sisi akase no kwa matwen fi ho unya unim buildings no so no ama from company we property no wa farm different van on fa the same name no wa share that they are renting no kra so pay rent unim say no si dey twi sika no bank sika na wo dey ato
no so na manager
no dey manager say ya rent na masa so no dey twa rent na otweko sana moye into unya property da okọ abaka chere na company we have a company we own aba say yeah there your rent here a building.
Wow.
So you will not get a dime. On funny sir, what we have got microfinance will release here. Young funny say sika we dey cleaning once and for all. You cleaning your butt. Going forward, all my lances to secure lances to operate this microfinance should be very, very high.
Let me say yes, also to limit people from.
The thing is that it will limit how. Come with a good concept. Let's see your initial capital startup or they back. Is it legitimate? Where is the source? You will say indeed what is the.
Do you think if possible government can create an account controlled by government? Instead of showing say
this time Bank of Ghana
okay.
It's almost started. Almost be as you and what do capital? Now the capital now no attract for investment. Now they are trust investment certificate. They are investment. Now bank ni on one deal.
Mr. Donkor, come on here, boy. My mimi say a quick question. Say ban say bia aban say your person web boy put it as something together to sanitize and to monitor this. In somewhere when you are you ready and willing to help with that?
Definitely, but then it also depends on how who make suggestions and I say what the solution be bad. The appropriate quarters are supposed to be implemented, because to be honest with you, there are so many professors, doctors they are also financial gurus. They keep on suggesting, even yes, write up kekempo. As to how we should control Yakambia. But I think it's like I said, this is the first time you're listening government. I would say amount for suffering. Banking sector, we're cleaning, microfinance, we're releasing sika. When modern say, I'm immediately, now moon cambum, near to amount for sika amount. Now I'm going forward, near yet Chen say, so I'm making sure, say, to secure alliances, it's not just about anybody go and already register general. Now me could be a concept be about some be a bank. And a two. Minimum capital requirement on resin to a point to say the Bank of Ghana now will get enough resources. Nonsense. In case someone to me will have enough resources to say, okay, say so I'm raising minimum requirement for Urabang near the end enough for what they That's very low.
I'm quite worried because that 1 billion they ma a rural bank see. Idea between Kaidia in Yoma be brave.
Yes, and
they come some group of people.
Yes,
and you say be no money but almost find it home who actually cannot koshe baby. So
now I'm sending this kind of caution.
Go ahead.
From now going, say Bank of Ghana to me come out with this consolidation thing for the microfinance and savings and loans. Now say you come now say you to me amount for releases near the amount. You know what happened?
Tell me.
You're making sure say yes. Obiara and mamija na meka say aban go bi adwuma. Yanka say aban go bi adwuma because it is very, very important. Because see, now nkofo sika kwhye microfinance ho. Na yenya yesika na amanfo suno. Obie no wa press conference. Aba ensuama ordinary person apart from na two. Amudi tukwa samu diamo ordinary person ayakeka aban etie so ho. Obie no wa the platform. Etumi akogina ho esu akere microfinance obi beka na just ofaso kakabi ni abrasha to nche so ho. Enti sisi ase amanfo ayedin kofo osu yensuma hwe na bank ka microfinance bomu yanko jansa aban eguaduma anansa ma se you hu 5 banks no banks ahwe ekreti ayi indebtedness at what 10%.